cute really. The weather outside's been absolutely horrendous. Rain, in fact we've been flooded here, couldn't get out of the house. So what do you do when the weather's that bad and you can't get out on your bike? Basically you do kit reviews. And today I'm talking about my Shoei helmet, particularly what we do so we can get cameras on. And it's not particularly a review of the helmet because I've not had that one long enough to tell you about it. But this one here is my wife's GT Air. She's been really pleased with it. Had it over 3 years, so it's kind of tempted me into buying a GT Air. For the last 3.5 years I've been running this, probably done 25,000 miles in this, and this is my Shoei Neotech flip front. And if you want to see a bit more about that, I did a video some time ago on that, which I put a link up there. But what I really wanted to show you is my new GT Air, and if I'm being honest, I bought it to go with my XSR or LC 900. Similar colours, not exactly the same, but it looks a lot better than the fluorescent Neotech that I've been running with my MT10. So being the fashion conscious person I am, I bought a red and black helmet to go with my red and black bike. And pretty clear to see there's something stuck on the front, and that is my camera, which, you know, if you've watched the channel very much, it's what's done the bulk of the filming over the last year or so, and it's still the Gopro 4, Hero Gopro 4. And the problem with the GT Air is it's got quite a curved front wherever you want to stick, you know, one of your GoPro mounts on. There's not a flat area where you get the normal stick-on GoPro mount to go. So for this, I've bought must be Japanese, mustn't it? Shoei, and I'll put a link. It's an Amazon link to where you can get this from. And this is, it comes as a kit in this bag, and it comes with, let me show you a little bit closer. It comes with an aluminium plate instead of the plastic GoPro plate. It's slightly wider. I don't know if you can see it. And what I've done, I've simply got a pair of pliers. It already comes curved, so it matches the curve of the helmet. But what I've done is I've bent the plate down. This is before I put the sticky pad on. I bent it to the profile of the chin of the helmet. So it fitted the curve and the way the side of it lips in. And then I stuck the sticky pad on, of which the centres, several of them, I think I've got probably 5 or 6 came in the kit, in the bag of stuff. And that kit came to, it was £20. £20. It might seem a lot, but this plate here is aluminium, and the same with the rest of them. I've put a plastic standard GoPro arm just there, just to give me a little bit more clearance at the front of the helmet to be able to let me tilt the camera back. But it's quite secure. I hope it is anyway. It seems quite secure, quite solid. It doesn't move around when it's on my head, and I can still operate the. Let me see if I can show you. Still operate the vent there. It lets the camera tilt far enough back. Obviously, the more heads down you are, the more on the sports bike you are, the more you need your camera tilted back, but I think that gives me enough adjustment, and it puts the camera central so it doesn't affect the airflow. When you're going quickly, if you're not careful, if you've got a camera on the side of the helmet, it tends to pull your helmet round and it makes it uncomfortable. It doesn't stop you from doing it. And I've seen lots of vloggers with them at the side of the helmet. I've seen them on the top, and I've tried it in all those positions. On the top, it tends to pull your head back a bit at speed, and you also look a bit like a Teletubby, don't you? With it up there, it stands out, and I don't want to stand out really when I'm taking this about. It's bad enough that you've got a camera on there, makes you stand out, but I think that's the least conspicuous spot in my opinion, and for me it gives the better, what I would see shot. So pleased with it so far. I've only done one ride out, which I'll give you a glimpse of here. Very wet day, but worth the test.
It's a bleak November day in England. I thought I'll nick an hour out on the bike. You know what happens? The first time you actually put your gear on all weekend to go for a ride, it starts to rain. It starts to rain again. Oh, you just can't believe it, can you? It's so frustrating. So frustrating. All I wanted to do today was to try out my new helmet, which is this, and try out the new camera position. There's a new microphone in this helmet as well, so I just wanted to see what it sounded like. So I'm pushing on just to try things out. So I've got the top mouth guard on at the moment, and being a glasses wearer, unfortunately it's steaming my glasses up, so I'm going to have to sort that when I get back. If you click the visor open one notch, see, I don't get my glasses steaming up, but then I get wind noise through the microphone, so you cannot win. What we're doing now, just under 70, and interesting to see what the audio quality comes out like. Because for the last 3 years I've been using a Shoei Neotech. This is a Shoei, but it's a full face. It's the Shoei GT Air. But getting decent audio while you're riding, especially while you're trying to go at any speed, is very difficult, because obviously you're in a very, very noisy, windy situation on a naked bike, going along at 60-ish, and no point in doing any commentary if it's all just really roaring noise. So go a little bit quicker here and just check out where the microphone completely freaks out. We shall see. Stupidly, I put a waterproof jacket on with vented trousers, so the water's just running off my nice waterproof rucker jacket and soaking my crotch. Not that you really wanted to know that, do you? No, I don't think so.
Now, I don't know if you can see, if I pop the visor up there, look, inside, just there, is the microphone. Just outside the cheek pad I put a fairly cheap 10 quid lavalier microphone, and I put a link down in the description for that. I've lost a load of the cable up inside the helmet, and it comes through down there. I know you're going to say, well, that don't look very good. I've just put the tape on just as a temporary measure. It comes through. There's a tiny hole through the curtain there, and it comes up. And because this is the GoPro 4, it doesn't need the audio block like the 5, 6, 7. I think the 8 needs it as well. So I prefer still using this setup. But you can use the same setup. You can buy the mount that holds the GoPro 5, 6 or 7 with the audio block underneath, which still looks quite neat. So that's the setup. I mean, at the same time, after I bought the helmet, I've put on my Interphone F5. I've got to take all the interior helmet out, the liner out, to get that in, so I might as well do both jobs at the same time. And the microphone for the Interphone is right next to it. I've put the microphone for the Interphone in the centre, and the microphone for the GoPro just offset. Now you can probably see I've got some, if you can, white fluffy stuff. Now I'll show you the actual microphone. I've got another one here. Comes in that bag. And the microphone is just a standard lapel microphone. Comes with a little clip. And when I'm doing walk rounds, say round the classic bike show or something like that, I just use that clipped on, and that end plugged into my GoPro. But it's the same microphone I've got in the front of there. And the trouble is, when you're trying to get audio in a motorcycle helmet, it's coping with wind noise. Because sometimes if you don't cover the end of the microphone up enough, you just get a roaring and a clicking where the wind noise overpowers the audio. So what I've done, I've got some more of that fluffy stuff from another microphone which I've cut up, and I've actually used a little bit of tape to tape that in just against the cheek pad, and I've taped some more of the sound deadening material over it. So trying not to sound like Darth Vader with it right up against your lips there, but again getting it clear enough that it's not overpowered by wind noise. And hopefully you guys in the comments can let me know what you think the audio sounds like. I've only just done the one test on it, horrible day, raining, so let me know in the comments what you think. I don't think it sounds too bad, and in some ways I think it sounds marginally better than the Neotech, where when you're going fast I do get the occasional clicking noise. So we shall see. The only problem I've got, being a glasses wearer, when I went out doing that test, I've got the breath guard on the helmet, and all that does is send my breath up over my glasses and instantly steams them up. So I'm going to have to ride without that, being a glasses wearer. So it might slightly affect the audio on the next time I take it out. But the biggest thing to keep decent audio is stopping the air coming in underneath, and that's what this chin curtains does there, and does a great job in my opinion. So that's the GT Air, not the GT Air 2. This particular helmet is the Bounce, I think that's what it's called, Bounce TC I think, and I had it from the good people at the sports bike shop. I actually went to the sports bike shop at Boston and tried it on, and it's a great shop to go to. It's worth going. They do a great mail order system, but I'm a particular fan of the sports bike shop. So, and that was $369, which I thought was a good price, quite a lot of discount from retail recommended price. So main difference to the Neotech, obviously the front doesn't lift up, and I've got a double D fastener on this compared to the ratchet clicker that I've got on the Neotech. But the other main thing I've noticed is so much lighter as well. So I'm interested to do some miles on it, and if it's half as good as what the Neotech's been, I should be really pleased. So anyway, thought I'd show you the update on the new helmet and the camera setup. I'm going to keep using the Hero 4, at least for the time being, till somebody comes up with a better audio setup than that horrible audio block. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Catch you on the next one. Cheers for now. Bye bye.